Hi everyone, welcome to the first podcast, especially for second year ECE students in Section 3. This is very exciting. Let me tell you about the podcast project. The goal really is to help you survive your second year in ECE. And to help you do that, we're going to be producing a new podcast approximately every 2 weeks. They'll only be 4 to 5 minutes long, so it won't take up too much of your time. I'm going to upload them onto YouTube for you. I think most of you have probably heard about YouTube. And one of the options you might want to consider on YouTube is closed captions or subtitles. And you can get to that by clicking on CC underneath the video and the subtitles will appear. You're going to get an announcement every time there's a new podcast. I spoke to you in my other video about the virtual class that I have fake registered you all for. It's not a real class, there's no assignments or anything, but it's a way for me to send out announcements to all of you. So that new virtual class will appear in your class list on Omnivox. And as I said before, these podcasts are tailored specifically for you, the students in the second year of the program in Section 3. It's got your schedule, your courses on it. As you realized, as you survived more or less the first year of the program, there are some keys to surviving in CEGEP, and staying organized is definitely one of them. Time management, also a key to success in CEGEP life. I know that a lot of you are not only in school, but also juggling other commitments, work and family life and other activities that you do. And so keeping up, staying on track is really important. And so hopefully these podcasts will help you to do that. So I'd like to invite you to consider finding some kind of system or tool to stay organized. This one here, your mom, she helped you in first year. She's not going to help you in second year. Time to take the reins and take responsibility. So what are some real options? You've got your Vanier agenda. It's got a bright new cover for this year on it. That's a great option. Maybe some other calendar you might find more motivating, something with kitty cats. Or maybe you find cats distracting. Maybe something more like this will appeal to you. There are some online options. You've got iCalendar, you've got Google Calendar, and a lot of these things you can, of course, use on your beloved phones. So what is going to happen in the podcast? I'm going to also get you to send in any tips, things that you have found to be very helpful in staying organized. You might even find yourself being interviewed in a future podcast, and you could become a podcast star. I am going to work from a calendar like this, and so I've plugged in all your Section 3 info for ECE. You've got your practicum and your seminar on Monday. You've got the Intentional Educator course that I've plugged in there. You've got teamwork and communication approaches. You can see I'm using a color coding system also, which is something that you could consider. And then Intro to Practicum, and that's a typical week for Section 3. I'm going to probably work 2 weeks at a time, maybe sometimes even 3, so that you can get out ahead of your homework and really stay on track. I am going to highlight different assignments. The one you see zooming up towards the screen are fake at this point, so do not freak out. Those are not real assignments that you have due, but I am in the process of collecting information from your teachers, and so future podcasts will contain real information about your schoolwork. Going forward, there's a few ways that you can have your input into these podcasts, specifically for Section 3. First thing we could think about is how it looks. I've got the whole green theme going on, but that's up to you. You guys can weigh in. Maybe you'd prefer something more like this, or something streamlined along those lines, maybe something colorful, or maybe something more soothing and calming with feathers will suit Section 3. Let me know. You can post your comments in the comment section underneath the video on YouTube. You can also, if you are distracted by my beauty, read a transcript where it's a full rundown of everything that I've said. You can access that by clicking on the More button, which is next to the Share button under the video. Transcript will pop up as an option, and if you click on that, you'll get a full readout of everything that I have said. And of course, stay tuned for a new announcement from that virtual class every time there's a new podcast. That's it. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you. Bye.